We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink. We're drinking buddies and we like to drink responsibly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back again.
Mr. Hard Rock here.
Mr. Hard Rock and his good friend Harry Hard Rock. We're back for another fantastic, fun-filled episode of your favorite show and mine, Drinking Buddies. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, Harry has a secret drink. I have no idea. We're back to the old days where I have no idea what the drinks are. So, Harry, what do we got for you?
Well, this drink comes to us from 1838.
1838
in New Orleans. And this drink is said to be the start of cocktails.
Oh, really? This is
where
it all began.
Yes, and this is the New Orleans drink.
Nice.
So this is the Sazerac.
Oh, Sazerac. Okay, cool. Okay. Fantastic.
And originally, ladies and gentlemen, the Sazerac was made with cognac. And then eventually, I guess, they started getting some bourbon down from Kentucky. Can you imagine such a thing?
Kentucky, that's a crazy
place. And they thought that the bourbon was a little too sweet. So now they only use, in the real Sazerac, made in the Sazerac bar in New Orleans, they only use rye whiskey. And there is a brand of rye whiskey, which we are not using tonight. We're using Bullet rye. But there's a brand of rye whiskey called Sazerac rye.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes. And then there's
if we're going to be a purist, we would use Sazerac.
Yeah, but we're not
going that far.
As pure as we're going to get.
Bullets, yeah, it's going to taste similar. Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to chill these glasses.
All right.
These are the typical glasses that you would use Sazerac in.
Nice.
Okay, we're chilling these glasses. We're going to throw that ice out in a minute. I'm going to do something else. In the meantime, we're going to build this drink.
Okay.
Now, some people say use 2 ounces. Some people say use 1.5 ounces. Some people say use 3 ounces per drink. We're going to use 2 ounces per drink. There's 2 of us, so we're going to do 4 ounces here. And we're going to put this in a, we've already...
So that's 1.5 ounces?
That's 1.5 ounces.
Okay.
This is 1.5 ounces. So that's 3 ounces. And then,
I see.
And then this is going to be 1 ounce.
And that'll make 4.
And that'll make 4.
Perfect. I saw this guy online, you probably saw it, who holds it like this and then just dumps it.
Yeah, I've tried to do that, but I don't know. Somehow I'm not.
This way and then bang, and then
Cool. Somehow I'm not that.
Not as coordinated.
Not as coordinated. Now.
All right. So that's 4. So 2 ounces per drink of the rye. Okay.
And some people are saying use a sugar cube. And the guy at the Sazerac bar says that he likes to use simple syrup because then it's not gritty.
Right.
And it blends in.
That makes sense.
And a little bit less than 1/2 ounce per drink. So. And this is a fairly new simple syrup. Nice. So we're going to go just
under 1 ounce. All right.
Just under 1 ounce. All right.
All right.
And here is the secret
magic ingredients.
The magic ingredient. This is Peychaud's bitters.
Oh, nice.
P-E-Y-C-H-A-U-D-S. Peychaud's bitters.
Nice. And
well, we're going to use that.
The big dog.
Yes.
Is it real? With wormwood and everything?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm...
So Peychaud's bitters,
nice. They
say 3 to 5 dashes per drink. I'm going to put about 6 in here. Huh?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Now this is a bitter that's a little bit sweeter than Angostura bitters.
Right.
And some people are saying use Angostura and half and half. But again, at the Sazerac bar, they don't do that.
That's right. So you got to go the way that the inventor decided.
Yep. And I'm doing the best I can do to keep the outside of the spoon against the outside of the glass. And they say to give it 30 stirs. They want this, because this is all that's in the drink other than the absinthe. Okay?
That's awesome. I want a little snort of the absinthe.
Well, you can open that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, take yourself a snort of the absinthe.
Will I start hallucinating right away?
Okay, now these glasses are totally chilled. We're going to dump these.
Ooh, I love that smell.
Yes.
That's good.
Now, here's what we're going to do.
Okay, yeah, there you
We're going to put a little tiny bit in each one of these,
go. Oh, okay.
and then we're going to swirl it,
Okay.
and then we're going to dump it.
Oh, just for the vapors of the
Yes.
absinthe, right.
And there's a couple of people that showed this on YouTube building this drink, and what they did was they actually used a mister.
Oh, that makes sense.
So
Oh man, that's good. Oof, I like that.
just a little bit more to get the.
Yeah, it's kind of. If you've never had absinthe, think licorice with a little bit of a bite, but it's awesome. God, that's really good.
And there's
It's like ouzo, but a little harder.
yeah, a little harder. Okay. And we dump that.
Nice, that's a shame.
Yeah, I know. And then
Woo, it's burning.
yeah. Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, this is as you can imagine, this is a spirit forward drink here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. There you go. Beautiful. Ooh, I like it. Brown liquid in the bottom of the clear
where's
glass.
the lid?
Oh, it's over here, sorry.
And then they say to rim this a little bit and then express the oils.
All right.
And then you can put that on the side in case you don't want it in the drink, or if you do want it in the drink, you can drop it in.
A little lemon zest.
And that's it.
Beautiful.
All right.
Down. Look at that, my friends.
This is the Sazerac, made as closely as we can make it to the.
Ooh-wee.
And this is going to be a strong drink.
Yeah, but it smells fantastic.
The
That lemon, a little bit of the absinthe.
the Peychaud's bitters
Yeah.
is they tell me that's the thing that really
Really
makes
sets
this
it off.
really sets it off.
Well, it
And
smells
you
fantastic.
got the little bit of the red color
Yep.
from the bitters.
Yeah, it's good, man. If it was just up to my nose,
Oh,
that smells great. I wish there was, you know what, if there was an air freshener,
yeah,
people think we're drunk all day long, but
yeah.
man, it smells great. Wow.
That is good, isn't it?
That's really,
That's
you know
that's
what?
got the balance. Now,
It's got an incredible balance. 'Cause I was going to say, given the amount of alcohol that's in here, absinthe, bullet rye, you know, the amount, you would think it would kick you.
yeah,
But it
but
doesn't. It's smooth.
It's the balance.
It is, man. It is.
It's the balance,
Yeah.
and
Wow,
I
it's
agree
so
with
good.
the idea of using a simple syrup instead
Yeah.
of a sugar
You
cube.
don't want to go with the grit, or
Yeah.
trying to, or stirring it up enough so they get rid of the grit.
And the other thing is the glass is ice cold.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
So
It's really good. I mean, it's okay. So it starts very fruity.
yeah,
I get the
from the lemon.
from the lemon, and then I get just a hint of that licorice
Mm-hmm.
in the nose,
Mm-hmm.
and then
That's from the absinthe.
mm,
And
And then sweetness.
and the rye liquor or the rye whiskey,
yeah,
you can understand if you use any other kind of whiskey,
Yeah.
it just wouldn't be right.
it's not the same. Yeah, so definitely you got the simple syrup. So there's that just a little hint of sweetness.
Yeah.
And then I don't know exactly what this tastes like without it, but
Well, just put a little
I
bit
may
on
just,
your.
yeah. I may have to give it a go because it really is. It's really quite good. It's definitely better. I'm gonna do a little more of it. 'Cause- Here we go.
There's some people that say, for those of us, and I'm one that likes the Manhattan.
Mhm.
Someone said to use this
Yeah.
bitters in the Manhattan instead of the Angostura.
I would say, I'll give, we should try it because it's.
We'll
smells
do that.
great, Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells great. Now, I've also just poured this in with where I had the shot of Absinthe.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's cool. It's like,
It's a little bit sweeter than
it is,
the
it's just-
Angostura bitters,
right,
but
right.
you don't want, again, bitters are very, very
right.
strong.
And
You don't want to use a lot.
Right, and you're barely putting anything in there. But it's almost got, I want to say, and I know this is ridiculous, but the first thing that came to mind was red hot.
Mhm.
It's not spicy like a red hot, but that red, that cinnamony flavor,
Yeah,
that cinnamon flavor. So you've got that, you've got the lemon, you've got the licorice, you've got just a hint of this kind of cinnamon, and then it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
The person that came up with Peychaud's bitters is a man by the name of, was it Augustine Peychaud?
Nice.
He was from the country that is now Haiti,
All right.
and he immigrated to
Louisiana.
Louisiana,
There it is.
New Orleans.
The drink is that strong, you can't even remember the name of the state. It's pretty good.
Anyway, and he made this. He was an apothecary or a druggist.
Druggist, yeah.
So-
That's fantastic. Same thing. Dr. Pepper came from
Yeah.
a druggist. So thank God for the drug pushers.
This is a drink that, if it's made right, I think that it's just a great drink.
It
Isn't
is delicious. It
And-
really is delicious.
Originally, this drink was put into a glass called the Coulcatil glass or something like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard 2 or 3 pronunciations
Me too.
of that word.
Yeah.
And over time, that glass became cocktail.
Yeah, I heard it was.
And now they put this in this, but I saw 1 or 2 where they used a cocktail glass
Yeah.
like we would use for a martini, for instance.
So, yeah, I saw one where you know how when you make, I don't know what the kind of egg is, but they serve the egg on this
Mhm.
little cup, this teeny little cup. And you
Yes.
sit there and you crack the top and you eat it out,
Right,
whatever
right.
that is. That little cup
Is what
was what the cocktail kind of was
Where
from.
it
Because you would
started to
serve the
grow
drink
from.
in that cup because
Right.
you weren't serving a lot of it, and then it became the cocktail, and then now we have the cocktail. So yeah, it's a French.
It's
Yeah.
a French derivative of
Right.
some sort.
Cocktail.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you like this
Yeah.
cocktail. It's,
You should, if you haven't tried many of our drinks on your own, you just watch them because you think we're hilarious. Which
Oh, of course.
all 9 of you. But if you haven't tried one and you're willing to, you should try this one. It's fantastic. This one and the French 75 will change your life forever.
Yes.
This is
And,
delicious.
along, of course, with the ever-loving Karaoke coffee.
Karaoke coffee, and of course, if you haven't really gone gin, you should definitely do a couple of our gin drinks too. You know what? Start from the beginning, try them all, call us when you're done.
Yeah. Don't try them all on the same
Not
day.
on the same day. Like we say, always we drink responsibly here at Drinking Buddies, and you should too. But Harry, this one's a winner.
This is a winner, isn't it?
This is a really, really good.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
I do. I was talking to my dad. I was with my dad this weekend, and we were talking a little bit about drinking Jack Daniels. Dad's a Jack Daniels drinker, and I was telling him about how the older I got, the more I kind of like just sitting with it just a little bit in the glass and just kind of sipping away at it instead of trying to down a bunch. And this is definitely a sipper.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to go full, just straight up neat bourbon or whatever, this is really good.
Yeah.
I gotta say. So anyway, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Drinking Buddies.
Drinking Buddies.
And we will see you next time. I see it. It's so much alcohol on the next episode of. You get it. We'll see you next week.
See you later. Thanks. Let us know what you think.
Indeed.
And drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly. See you guys later.